It's time for another hot dish from Happy Healthy Why.
With Daddy!
Your guests will stop loafing around once they get a whiff of this recipe for garlic bread baking in your kitchen. Costco has some awesome fresh French bread that you can buy, but if you're like me, it's hard to eat 2 full loaves of this French bread before it gets too hard. So I'm going to go over a recipe for making one of the loaves into garlic bread that everyone will enjoy at your next meal. First thing you're going to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. We're going to need some butter, lots of butter, softened. So a good way to do this is to cut off the 6 tablespoons of butter into smaller chunks. Place them in the bowl you're going to use to make the garlic spread, and put it in the preheating oven for about 2 minutes till the butter is soft enough to stir around. To the now softened butter, we're going to add 4 cloves of garlic, crushed, just like my dreams of being the best hitter in Major League Baseball. They're going to add 2 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese. Now we can thoroughly mix the ingredients together till the mixture gets the consistency of a nice cheese spread. Take your uncut French loaf and cut it in half lengthwise. Now we're going to spread on the butter garlic cheese mixture evenly all over the bread. Make sure to get all the exposed bread covered in the butter mixture, otherwise the part that does not get covered will brown at a much faster rate. We want to make sure every little bit of bread gets covered with the butter. To add color and a little bit of flavor, you can sprinkle on some dried basil. It's not necessary to use dried basil, but it makes the bread look nicer. And when the food looks good, it tastes better. Once the oven reaches 350 degrees, place the loaves in the oven for 8 minutes to begin the toasting and browning process. If after 8 minutes the bread isn't toasted to your likeness, turn on the broiler so that you can roast the top without over drying out the rest of the bread. Once you see the top doneness the way you like it, take out of the oven and let it rest for 2 to 3 minutes till it's cool enough to touch. Once you can touch it easily, then slice the bread into about 1-inch thick slices, and then one more cut down the middle to make the pieces more bite-sized. Now that the garlic loaf is ready, let's see what my kids think.
It feels kind of soft. Interesting. It's not. You don't feel very soggy though. Let's try it. I always like garlic bread, but this garlic bread just seems way better than most garlic bread I have. It's just like so much flavor, because usually most garlic breads always taste like just cheese. And the garlic's not really different. For this one, I taste a lot more. I taste garlic, I taste cheese usually, and whatever these black things are, I don't know what they are, but I can taste them there. I thought there was some sort of vegetable. It might actually be, but it's sort of little. I sort of give off a little spice. I don't know. Anyways, I like whatever those things are. Texture wise, it was a little hard to chew, but that's how most garlic bread is. I think garlic bread's texture is usually much better than you want to get at restaurants, because it's just crunchier. Just top, it's crunchier than most garlic breads that like a restaurant get. Like usually garlic breads restaurant just soft and really mushy. I like the crunchy texture. I don't know, it really complements the flavor.
Garlic bread. This has a really strong garlic flavor.
which is good if you like garlic. I kind of like garlic. The outside's crispy and the inside is really soft. I think I'd like a softer outside too, because that's how I like my garlic bread. But overall, it's pretty good. Kind of hard to rip out, but 8 out of 10.
Happy Healthy Wife, Chef Barry here, reminding you to... Wait a minute, you're still here? Well, if so, then you might want to consider clicking on the like button or leaving a comment down below. It really helps support the channel. And you can also subscribe and click the bell to be notified of all my new videos that come out on Mondays with shorts on Thursdays. Thanks for watching. Have a happy and healthy day.